This is the end. We're leaving this place and heading back to JUC for commencement of the end. That was definitely my favorite spot we've stayed this trip. I'm sad to leave it. I am sad a little bit, but new beginnings. Always new beginnings, man. Pretty excited about it. Pretty excited about what the future holds. Very excited about life right now. So, it's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be the best day ever.
Those on the left side of the bus have a great view.
We're gonna be climbing down.
The cliffs on the right are named Mount Arbel. The cliffs on the left
Or Mount Arbel. You can tell it's Mount Arbel because of the way it is. But something big happened here. I'm not really sure what. I'll let y'all know the second I know.
Wow. Oh no, I'm really trying to like be discreet.
That's
it's
the
really
cliff
hard.
edge. That's the cliff edge there. Don't fall off that. We're up high. He told us we didn't want to get too close to the edge. And I'm gonna listen to Carl. Carl's a good man. He's a strong man. You just gotta come and see Carl at JUC. That's what you gotta do. Hey, somebody go up there and hold a small lion cub, and I'll scream. Ah! That over there is one of the last stands for the Crusaders. As Dr. Newberg said, it's the beginning of the end for them. Trapped inside their armor, lit on fire and stuff. What do you think about that story? A crappy friggin' way to die, eh?
Pretty lit. That actually goes up to the upper valley.
Wow.
Which is Beit HaKerem.
We're up
So
real high.
Beit HaKerem, you can see how
The
high the elevation.
vertigo's kind of starting to kick in a little bit. A little bit scared. Ain't no thing though. Ain't no thing. Feeling good. Feeling good. How you feeling, Robert?
I'm feeling awesome, bro.
I'm a little scared of heights.
Good.
Basics.
Teeny bit.
Gather in. Let's get oriented.
I think we can do it.
Basics. 14.
That's the Sea of Galilee over there. It's not really a sea. It's just kind of a lake. So something real depressing happened on Mount Arbel during the conquest. I'm talking about something really sad right now. During the conquest of Herod, when he was taking over the land of Israel.
Whoa!
I know, right? He
Literally the worst possible death to die.
yeah, he wanted to get rid of the rebels that were hiding out in the cliff sides, and this old guy was in there with his family. And the morning that the soldiers were starting to come in, he killed all his sons and threw them off the side. Killed his wife, threw her off the side, then threw himself off the side. All the while cursing Herod. Can you imagine being a king to that? No wonder he was depressed all the time.
I'm just like over here going, dude, that it's like this. He jumped!
He jumped right off
That's like
it.
the worst possible death because you have all that time going down to think about.
At least his sons got the easy way out. They died before they went off.
But their father killed them!
Yeah, naps. It's good. It's a good nap. We're not at wherever we were before. We're at the Herod Stream in Tel Yisrael. What can you tell me about this place? You know anything?
There's a ski place around here.
Yeah, it's made out of plastic.
Yeah.
You ever been skiing before?
Never.
Never?
And I'm Swedish.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
The fence force.
So magnetic north-south. Alright, so that there is to commemorate the soldiers, the people who fought and died in the War of Independence after Israel was declared a state. Unfortunately, y'all couldn't hear Jan and Carl explain that, so I had to explain it to y'all again. Now look at that big old agama up on that rock there. See the size of that sucker? He's a big one. He's like 1.5 feet long. Get out of town. I want to catch him. I really want to catch him. I really want to catch him. But Israel has funky laws about their wildlife, and I don't want to mess up. That over there is Mount Gilboa. That over there is Mount Gilboa, and that's where Saul and his sons got mocked up. So yeah, don't sacrifice before your prophet gets there. That's the moral of the story. We're at the Springs of Gibeon or something. I don't know what we're doing here. Whatever we're doing though, we're doing it real well. There was a big old gecko in my restroom. And yeah, he's not the same anymore.
Destiny still arrives.
Fun fact. Wow, that's coming out of the ground there, isn't it? That's just bubbling right out of the ground there. That's the silliest thing I've ever seen. Look at that. So this is also kind of the area where Gideon had the encounter with the Midianites with the wet fleece and the dry ground and the dry ground and the wet fleece and the wet ground wet. It's all wet, it's all dry. It's all good in the hood. And it's kind of raining a little bit, so I hope I don't get this, I want to get this camera too wet, because that would be mad. We're on our way to some heckin' river or something. You gonna be swimming? Yep.
I want to like experience it.
You just want to actually enjoy it for once rather than having to film it?
Well, and I do enjoy filming it, but like, I just love being on stage. And for once, I just want to like feel like that, you know?
Yeah, you don't want to feel like you're the support role every time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Support role is fine though, it's great. I love the support roles. You need the support roles. If you don't have logistics, that's how you lose wars. Politicians and crappy supply lines is how you lose wars. What?
Guys, there are fish.
Are there fish?
Yeah. It sounded like he was doing a save.
Kayla, how is it?
It's amazing. You guys should totally.
Look at these. Look at these.
I'll be a sacrifice.
I watch him eat his meat. Yeah, I am.
Come on, Marcus. Jump in. Jump in. Oh, he did jump. Great. Jump in.
Oh, they're all like that.
I don't know if y'all can see it, but there are some really pretty blue cichlids down there. They look like cichlids. I'm gonna have to look up what they could possibly be. I love cichlids, but they look identical to cichlids, so I would be amazed if they weren't. Really cool stuff out here. The swimming was great, the food was better, and the company of all my friends here has been fantastic as well. So I love this place, it's a great place. All right, so now we're on our way back to somewhere. I don't know where the heck we're going. I gotta get some sunscreen on because I washed it all off in the water. But let's meet up there. We're at Beit Shan now. I guess that's where we were going after that place. And then we'll, I think this is the last one. I don't know whether it's the last stop or whether it's just the last national park. But it's the last national park.
We're going anywhere after this place.
Maybe he's gonna give us the rest of the day to study. Do you know anything about that?
This is it, last national park.
You know if this is the last stop?
This is the last stop.
That's really depressing, actually. Instead of just 5 minutes. Oh, don't hit me.
This man, it takes over 5 minutes.
Having the best day ever. Just walking around some ruins. I really hope we see some mikveh. That's high up on the list, mikveh. Hot sauce by Amitz. And yeah, I'm tired. It's hitting me. It's hitting me. It's hitting me. You just hit me. We're on our way to the bathhouse now. Stairs.
Those stairs. That's what we're doing because we haven't walked enough today.
No,
Actually, we haven't walked enough this entire trip.
No. We need to get like 10 more miles in us before the end of the trip.
Okay, you don't want to.
I'm having a blast right now, but I really wish that we were taking part in the traditional way to get into a bathhouse, which is this. Nothing wrong with a couple of bros wrestling naked.
Yeah, that's the stuff they was doing back then. You know, all the stuff that they had to do for these baths, man, I'm pretty sure they didn't take one every day. They probably did like once every 3 days or something like that.
That's from the earthquake. So apparently we're going up to the top of the tell now, which is kind of exciting, I'll say. I'm so excited I burped. Excuse me. Oh wow. That's the song.
That's where they hung Judas.
Yeah.
Or did Judas hang himself? Oh yeah, that's what I mean.
So that's from that movie, Jesus Christ Superstar. Jesus Christ Superstar, 1973. That's the tree that they put Judas on. Well, Judas put himself on it, but yeah, right there. That's the actual one. That's kind of neat.
See, we are on top of the
We're at Beth Sean.
where the Pharaoh's things would have been when he rolled on through the land.
It's pretty high up here.
You wouldn't survive. It's okay. You're happy that you went on this trip with me because you would have died otherwise. But I kept you hydrated.
We all would have died if it wasn't for him.
I don't know what I did, but in the Sea of Galilee, fricked my foot up somehow. So it's been screaming at me for a couple days. Today's been real bad though. But yeah, it's all good in the hood. Just gonna get back on the bus here in a second. Maybe cry a little bit. Big girls don't cry. Big girls don't cry. So now we're leaving this place. I guess this is our, if not our last stop, our last nature park. Pour one out for me, boys. We're back in Jerusalem. Slept a lot on the bus. I don't know how long that bus ride was, but it was long enough to get quite a few sleeps in. All right, guys. Wow, what a fantastic day it's been. I can't wait for tomorrow. It's going to be such a great day here in the old city of Jerusalem. And yeah, I've made so many awesome friends. I've done so many awesome things. And dude, tomorrow's going to be so lit. We're going to go around, I think, back to the Western Wall again. We're going to... Wait, hold on. What the? How did I get back to Texas?